All right. How's it going, friends? Aaron Michael Eschenberg here, talking about some astrology for the 25th of March. This is Monday. What an intense weekend, right? A lot going on, digging deep. The moon moves into Sagittarius today. The top of the morning, she's still in Scorpio, so still, digging up these last bit of emotions, this last bit of, shining the light on these shadows and bringing this stuff to the surface. And now she moves into Sagittarius, right? Think bigger, more, right? So we had this problem with this camera. I had to get rid of the old camera. I had to use, and the funny thing is, so now I've got this mega giant camera and this giant lens set for my face, which is, it's fine, it's different. But I had this tool the entire time. Just didn't use it. I had, again, thinking small. I had to think bigger. This is a absolute perfect continuation message of this ridiculous camera on how life, these all these little things sometimes. So Sagittarius is all about more. It's having faith. Like right now, the old software would give me a countdown, 3, 2, 1. I'd see different levels and things. Now I'm like, I don't know. We're just kind of playing with it. We're blindly going out and having trust. That blind faith. So today's definitely a day of blind faith. Not just the camera. I'm only making that as a comparison and the analogy, right? The metaphor of the energy of today. And we have a really cool aspect. So Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, right? This big King Jupiter, more, the big Buddha. More of everything. And of course, in Sagittarius, we're talking about education. We're talking about faith. We're talking about higher learning, higher consciousness, right? The information is out there. We need to seek to go get it. It's not just going to fall into our laps, and the world is not here. The information is somewhere out there, right? And out there in the community, here's the fun thing. So Jupiter is making this aspect. So Jupiter's over here making an aspect to Venus. Okay. Jupiter, fire sign, sextile, air sign, Venus in an air sign. Venus is in Aquarius, which is all about the community. It's about forward thinking, technology driven, right? And what's the ruling planet of Aquarius? Uranus. And where is Uranus? In Taurus. And what is the ruling planet of Taurus? Venus, right? So Venus and Uranus are making this connection, and they're both in each other's signs. And they're also both making this connection to Jupiter, saying more. Now, I'm not a general, I don't do the love astrology or specific sun signs on this show. It's, just talking about the evolutionary astrology of what's going on. But it's pretty easy to look at. Venus has to do as our planet about love, wants, and desires. Uranus is our great awakener, this planet of breakthrough, right? Breakthroughs. And we're talking about the things that we love and desire in the sign of breakthroughs and change, and the planet of breakthroughs and change in the planet of love and wants and desires and material possessions and things. Not in Libra, it's not in other people necessarily. However, it could be a good couple of days here. I know this is just a Monday, but really this energy is kind of continuing for the next day and a half. So Monday into Tuesday and a little bit into Wednesday, communication, right? Communication. Now we're expanding our communication as Mercury is connecting there with Neptune, and it's going to stay at around 16, 17 degrees of Neptune within 1 degree until the 4th of April. Okay, so this is going to be ongoing energy that's happening. So we have this we can communicate now. So that basically there could be some love in the air, or some deep desiring relationship stuff going on, in the air, some breakthroughs that might happen over the next couple of days, which is kind of cool, And now we're with Mercury in Neptune in Pisces, we're at the end. We're at the completion sign of the zodiac. So we're more experienced. So when we come back to these conversations, or when we find ourselves in these conversations, new business or new love or revisiting maybe, it's we have more experience now. We have this grounded understanding. We've done this deep work. We've swept, the cobwebs from the corners and everything from under the rug to have a better understanding of self. And since the sun is in Aries, self, and also making a trine over to the fire sign of Sagittarius, the moon. So it's this is just a big encompassing day where everything is kind of connecting to each other, and it's just deepening the communication, opening up to self, a little bit more fire than the past couple of days have been very watery and emotional, down deep, right? So we've got a lot more fire going on. It's it's easier to get out there, it's easier to communicate. And now we're seeking that knowledge and communicating from knowledge. It's pretty beautiful how that works. So I have a mega terrific Monday. Thinking big, right? Our big expansive Monday to start off an amazing week. We'll see you tomorrow.